Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ivan Cherga, real estate agent and real estate investor in Fayetteville, in North Carolina. And today we have a special day. We are visiting our firefighter station, fire department. We are in Hillcrest Fire Department with Mr. David. Mr. David, this is going to be a truck, so Mr. David will tell us what's all these gadgets for.
So this truck specifically for us, we respond to fires and rescue calls like wrecks and stuff. This one is our rescue truck. So most of our fire engines have hoses and water and all that kind of stuff. With this one, this is one we take to fires and car wrecks. And
can you open the...
assist with like extrication and stuff. We have space right here just for our gear. We have a light tower that comes out of the top to shine lights if we have night scenes. Mask and medical equipment. We help people as well as animals. We have an array of tools and different things that we can use on scene. So fire calls, extra bottles if you need for more air for air packs and such. And then all these compartments come in and out on both sides. So if I open it on the other side, it'll go straight through that way as well.
Okay.
Extra air bottles that we wear in our packs. Extra packs if we have extra people. On this side, we also can fill bottles. So this truck allows us
so filling the bottles with the air.
Yep, this is the compressor. So we can take a bottle that's used, put it in here, fill them up.
Can we show how it works?
It's kind of a long process. We got to start the truck and everything.
Oh, okay,
else.
okay.
This is something we do for fire calls. We'll do it on scene. Usually
So
if we can't, we'll make sure we save the bottles like this one needs to be filled and this one. We'll come back to the station and do them here.
how do you know which bottles need to be filled? You put this yellow sign?
If it's in the green, we're good. But normally when a bottle's been used and it's not full, we'll just put it in backwards. So like this one needs to be filled, it's down to 20. So we'll just slide it in backwards so that when someone opens the compartment,
Because I was thinking that you put this one as a sign that it needs to be filled.
No, that's to protect the threads. So with these types, we have to thread the regulator on.
Okay.
Where these are just kind of they pop on.
Okay.
So these are just thread protectors to keep them safe.
Okay, gotcha. I understand.
And then what we can do is I can show you the inside. The other side's got more equipment the same. I'll show you the rescue equipment we have on here. So we carry a little bit of rescue equipment up front. If we get to a wreck, we can pull up to the wreck and start using it to cut doors open. Or
So this is for the one cutting the doors?
Yep, we can cut or spread with this one. This is what's called a combat tool. It does both. It allows us to cut or spread. The big ones I'll show you on the side real quick right here. I'll come back and then I'll show you the big ones we have over here. So these come on big reels.
So this is for the one which is cutting, huh?
Yeah. So these just cut.
Uh-huh.
And then this big one over here does all the spreading. It just has teeth to spread it open. So if we have most of the trucks, or this truck and our engines have smaller ones like the one on the front. But if we need to do more specific work to spread something or lift something, we can use this one. And if we need to cut, we have a small set, cut minor things, and we got a bigger set to cut bigger things.
And just use this one.
Yep. So if we want to switch, we just pop it open.
Yes.
Put it down and we'll be good to go. And these are on reels, so if we need to use it, we flip the switch, turn it on, and once the generator turns on or the pump turns on, we can take it and work on the car. But we try to do our best to get as close to the wreck as possible.
And what you have in these black suitcases?
The black boxes just carry extra attachments that would assist with the parts that we have. They might be like air hoses for our airbags. If we have a tight spot where we have to get somebody out from under a car or anything like that, the airbags are on the other side where we can lift.
How often do you use, guys, these things? Like once a month, twice a month, or once in a
month? Probably a good amount. Sometimes like last year around this time we had a few wrecks back to back within November and December where we used them a lot. But it could be You know, we don't run anything all spring, but then summer and winter we run a bunch.
Yes.
And then sometimes there might be once a month. So it's just hit or miss. But of course, we want everybody to.
David,
drive
what is this thing in the end? What is this for?
That one's a ram. So where this one cuts
Yeah.
and that one spreads, the ram goes straight out. So if like somebody hits head on with a tree or with another car, you can put it in the middle inside and spread the car back open because the cars kind of crunch in.
Yeah.
So this one right here and the one over there, the
Yes.
rams, they just go straight out like this.
Oh, okay.
So instead of just spreading like this, I could spread long ways.
Okay. I understand.
And then the rest of the equipment on the truck's just more for fires. We have fans, four-wheel drive, we have a lift, we can such off the road, but it's like a big toolbox on wheels. So we always take everything because we never know what.
What do you
we
have
need or what
down
we
there?
don't need. More stuff for extrication. We carry what's called cribbing. I'll show you over here. We carry different types of cribbing.
Oh, this is wood. Why do you have wood?
So we have wood. It's called cribbing. It's to help support a vehicle, so that way
Oh,
it's not
okay.
shaky.
Okay.
So we can make a box basically underneath it to support the car while we're lifting or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So if something happens to our tool or the bags, the cribbing will catch it. It won't fall all the way back down.
Oh.
So we have more of it. We have bigger ones in there.
Okay.
So where we would use these on cars and different things, we have bigger stuff down there we could use on trucks or tractor trailers or anything like that. And then we have a portable pump too with portable hoses, so we can unhook those tools. And let's say the car's down a cliff or down in a ravine or somewhere in the water, we can take the tools with us a little closer to the car, because sometimes our hoses may not reach. So.
Oh, okay. Question: you have this car is like full of tools and things to sort the situation. How much consumption does it make? Does it has fuel consumption?
Fuel consumption,
Like with the full tank, how long this car can operate?
I don't
Like
have an exact time, but I know we fuel each of these about once a week. So from running errands to checking hydrants to going to calls to everything else, these trucks are probably getting fuel, which we try to fuel them at 3/4. So
Three quarters.
Yeah, we don't
Not
let
full.
them go below. No, we fill them full, but we don't like to let them go below 3/4.
okay, gotcha.
So every week we're probably taking them to get fueled.
How many liters? It's like diesel or it's
I think
gas?
they hold they're diesel. Gallons is what we kind of go by. They probably hold 60 gallons.
60 gallons? Wow,
So
that's a lot. I don't know. No, gallons works.
Yeah, the little truck back there, the one I took you on, that one actually needs to go get fuel.
Okay.
So tomorrow, like before I go to school, I'll come earlier, take it, go put fuel in it so we can take it because it's getting kind of low. But
So David, this is the latest model of the like fire machine. So this one, next one is a little bit older.
yeah, so this one's a little bit older, but this is actually I think 2008, 2010. So it's not the newest. I mean, it's one of the newest trucks we have, but it's not the newest.
Okay.
Some departments, trucks will go 10, 15 years before they replace one. So
15 years.
yeah.
But are they still have all the functions? For example, this one is older than this one. Do they still have the similar functions?
So like this one's a rescue truck. This one's the engine. So this one has the hoses, the water pump, and everything else. It has a tank inside.
Oh, so this is like for the fire and this is for the rescue.
Yep.
Oh, can we see what's
This one carries 1,000 gallons of water.
1,000 gallons of water?
They have different equipment. So like that one has.
So this is for connecting to the.
Yep, different hoses. We have different nozzles, but let's say certain connections may not match, so we have adapters to make sure they do match. And these are all twist in. So yeah, all of it's just extra stuff we have. Same
Wow.
light tower, extra air packs, flashlights, masks.
Just a moment. What is this for?
The light tower that comes out the top.
Okay.
You see it right here. This white thing right here.
Yes.
Whenever we need to raise it, we can raise it up and then turn the
Oh,
lights.
and this is just the
Yep.
controller.
Yep. We can raise it. Turn the
Oxygen.
lights.
Okay.
Another air pack.
Lamps.
And then we carry. This is our first out truck, so we carry a little tool, just like the one I showed you.
Yeah, because you need to cut sometimes
Yep.
there.
So this is the first one that
But
goes.
this one is not already destroyed. It's supposed to be like
That's
this.
supposed to be like that.
Okay. For the rough
good.
surfaces.
Yep, it's good for like wood surfaces, roofs, that kind of stuff. And then we have chainsaw, the pump for the little tool, the little hose, extinguishers if we have smaller fires that we can...
So definitely have tools, but obviously less than the other ones.
So this one here to kind of be more kind of an all-around toolbox, where that one's more geared towards the rescue side of it.
Accidents and...
So we would usually we take an engine first, and that comes behind it.
Oh, so this one comes first.
This one, the reason it has all the tools and equipment the way it does is so that it could kind of handle anything it goes to right away. And then if it's something a little more involved or tougher when we get there, we can take this one to kind of have the extra equipment and supplies to take care of it. So,
David, I have a question. So if there is like a car wreck, which car will come? This one or this one?
yeah, we'll take both of them. So this one will go first, and then when the volunteers show up, or if we have enough people working that day, they'll take this one afterwards.
Because like if the car wreck, maybe somebody's still inside of the car, you'll be able to use these power tools to just cut and then remove the person from the wreck?
We'll use what we have on the truck to kind of get started, and usually if it's not too bad, we can finish, but the county has to, and they're usually coming. If they're not, then this truck's coming up behind soon. Even if it only has one person that gets the truck there, we can use the equipment on it to take care of it.
So the rescue team will just come to join the truck on the scene?
Yep, they'll bring their own trucks. They have their own trucks, and they'll come and they'll ride to the scene and help us out. But if you want,
we're gonna go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just jump up there, got a seatbelt.
Oh, yes.
One right here.
Okay.
There you go.
Good.
And I'll get on the other side.
Yes, sir. Yes. So, folks, hello everybody. Now we're gonna ride the truck. It's a nice thing here. Hold on a moment. This is for the air. Okay. Right. So, skill savvy boss. Hello. Taxi. Don't you have a special type of license to drive this truck?
Yep. So volunteers don't, but you're supposed to have a Class B license.
Yes.
You have a Class B license to use it, to operate it, and then as far as like the engines and stuff, there's a special certification we have to get. There's an emergency vehicle driver certification, so you
Yes.
drive emergency vehicles, and there's also a
What is this for?
flashlight.
Okay.
So it sits on a charger, so whenever we need it, we can just slide it off and it's fully charged.
And this one is plenty of equipment over there, huh?
Yep, so that's where we would have other people sitting. We have extra flashlights for them, radios up on the wall, air packs in the seat so they can use.
So the car is just right now ready. If something happens,
Yep.
people
They
just get in and go.
drive up to the fire station and you can go.
Oh, so they come here and then you go together. They don't go to the scene. They
Correct.
drive to the
So
scene with the truck.
Yeah, every fire department's different, but usually what we do is you come here, and then once you get here, you take a truck to get there. There's other stations that tell you just go to the scene, we'll bring the truck later.
Yes.
But you could have 10 people on scene and nobody remembered to get the truck. So we tell them, nah, you come straight here, get on the truck, get in your gear like we have on the racks, get in the truck, and you show up. When you show up, you're ready to go from the start. Because if 10 people show up and there's no truck or gear, they're going to look like a bunch of idiots if they don't have the equipment they need right away. Because the people are going to be like, why aren't you doing something? It's because we don't have anything with us yet.
Okay.
So we take everything with us. We show up just like those cars shooting in the parking lot. We pull up, we get on the truck, and we go to the call.
Can we put the sound?
So I'd have to go somewhere else to do that because we can't just I can kind of play with it if there's no cars around. But I don't want to scare anybody off the road.
Okay. So you need to make sure there is no traffic, kind of.
Yeah, I want to just make sure there isn't any.
Okay. And what is the fastest speed allowed with
Fire trucks.
fire trucks?
Most fire trucks go to about 65, and that's it.
It's the maximum?
Yes, it's up to the department. They can change it, but usually there's a kind of a limit of 65.
Okay.
So hopefully, what I'll do is I'll go up towards like non-steed, and if I think school's getting out right now. That's the other problem. We're gonna have a lot of cars, but I'll hit the horn a little bit and cue and whatnot to kind of to let you hear it.
Yeah.
But like I said, all this is really based on if we have volunteers. We need volunteers to operate and function, and if we don't...
So basically you look always for volunteers.
Yep. So right now, like I said, we might have 20 people on the roster.
Yes.
But out of that 20 people, we might only have 10 that actually show up regularly.
Yes.
And then the other ones pop in every now and then. So we really want to have, we really want to get more people, but...
So this is going to be one of the ways how to help, just to spread the word around.
Yeah, just...
That you always looking for people who
Yep.
can volunteer.
Actually, the 2 or 3 people that we had that were really good in the past actually came from Turnberry. And then we got other people that just live anywhere else in the district.
Yes.
We got some that live over here. We have some that live, near Walmart. We have some that live in Turnberry. Some that live in Riverbrook. We
Yes.
have a lot of people.
Okay.
We just need, we need more.
I got it.
Some people are just busy with life, which is understandable.
Yes.
But realistically, if we don't have anybody to show up when they call 911, they're going to be hurting, and we don't want that.
Yes, yes, yes. All right.
I'll try to I'll take us up towards Donsteed, and hopefully there'll be a little spot where I can, or we'll go down Clip Pond, just like I did with all
David, let's go shortest way back to the station because I need to pick up my son.
Okay, that works.
And I have like another half an hour to reach Village Drive.
We'll go back the same way we went.
Yeah, no problem.
And if I find a little spot where I can do some sirens, I'll do
it. Okay. Guys, this is Ivan Cherg and this is Mr. David. So, shout out for everybody who living in Raeford and in Fayetteville. If there's anyone who wants to help our community, our fire departments always hiring volunteers. I'll get more information from David later on and I will share it on my social media. So, yes, please, what's the traditional? Please follow and subscribe. Share it to your friends and have a fantastic weekend, everybody. If you know anybody who look to buy a house, sell one, or invest in real estate, give me a call at 919-295-0330, 919-295-0330. This is Ivan Cherg, your trusted realtor. Cheers. Bye-bye.